So George, if there should be an artist that you think right now the world should pay attention to, who do you think that would be?
Taurus Riley.
Perfect. Perfect.
Conscious lyrics.
Yes, yes.
Very what an intelligent man that guy is.
Before you even go further, are you going to get this man involved?
He's not that easy. He's pricey. Another one, but it's more romantic, is Barris Sanders.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Most
yeah,
definitely.
very cool. Good positive energy there.
Right.
But Terrace I've been listening to lately, and his music, his lyrics are just very intelligent, very powerful, and conscious. What people should be listening to.
Right.
Yeah. Other than that, everybody I've worked with, they've already been to Brevard County.
Okay.
It's just, over the years, you don't have to drive very far to see other bands that haven't. Orlando being the closest city.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think. But that would be the top pick if I could.
Okay. Have you ever heard of one of the new? They call it the reggae revolutionists right now, Chronics.
Yeah, just gonna say, I just saw him 2 weeks ago today.
Okay.
Was downtown Orlando, Reggae on the Block.
That passed already.
Yes, 14 artists, and he's pretty much stole. I felt he took the whole show.
Okay.
Out of all 14, and these are all headlining artists with 2 big stages.
Right.
Chronic show was by far the most moving. It had the rhythm, his message was strong.
Yes.
He's young, his vocal range was insane. Yeah.
So he moved you.
He really did. Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow.
Chronics.
Yeah. He's him and Protege, but Chronics is definitely on the rise coming up.
Huge talent.
Yeah, that dude is talented.
Yeah.
All right, so far, what are some of the biggest highlights of Jamaican Me Crazy, and what are some of the projects that you're working on right now?
Well, in addition to Cocoa Beach, we do 7 nights a week of live entertainment at Bob Marley's at City Walk.
Okay.
Yeah, since the day they opened in '99, that's been going on. So it's probably the only venue, I would think, anywhere that has 7 nights a week of live music.
Right.
Yeah. So those bands are really good. I wish I could get those bands over to.
Most definitely.
But they're too expensive.
Have you ever heard of Chain? I'm sure you heard of
Chain Reaction. Every Saturday and Sunday, I've worked with those guys for a long time. And then Mystic Energy is the Monday through Friday band.
Friday. Okay.
Yes. So they're solid because they just play regular, like a banker's job almost. They're just they have so much stage time behind them.
Right.
Their music is solid. It just blends from one song into the other without missing a beat.
Now, since we're speaking of bands, when it comes to like Chain Reaction or just any band that plays for a house band, basically, do they rotate players a lot or singers, or they?
Yeah, they have subs. They have subs. They have their standard like Chain Reaction and Mystic Energy, the 2 main house bands at Bob Marley's. They have their usual 5-piece, or sometimes 6, is a regular, permanent on stage, but they have some of them. Chain Reaction has about 12, maybe even more substitute musicians that they can bring in case someone's sick or they have to go on vacation. They always got somebody to back up bass, guitar, drums, singing, and yeah. So the show never stops. We never close. I think we closed 2 days because of a hurricane one time, and then the other time it was just so cold. A freeze came through. That's it. And they've been open now since '99.
1999.
Yeah.
Wow. And you've been with them ever since?
Yeah, ever since we did their grand opening, and Inner Circle backed up all the Marley family.
Okay.
Judy, Marcia Griffiths, Rita. So you had the original I3s were there. Ziggy, Damien, Steven, Julian, all of them were there. Kamani, and they all came out and sang.
Wow.
And Inner Circle backed up for their grand opening.
Nice.
They even, Rita insisted on having a priest from Ethiopia fly in and bless the place before they had opened it to the public.
Wow, well, that's cool.
It was a really moving experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Almost like back home on the island.
Yeah. But you could tell when you go in there, all Bob Marley's and Peter and Bunny Wailer, all their memorabilia, everything that they've done in history is on the walls.
Yes.
with photographs and all their gold records, every album they've ever produced.
Right.
There's constant video of their performances going on. He actually sent engineers and architects down to Jamaica to get ideas and copies a lot of the structures of his museum and his house where he grew up.
Yes.
So when you go into City Walk and you get upstairs, you see a house that looks like it was built in Jamaica.
Right.
You
Yes,
walk
true.
in it, and you walk in and it's mind-blowing because you feel like you're inside, you keep walking, all of a sudden you're outside in this patio area,
Yes.
and there's the band.
It's a very mystical place.
Yes, it really is.
I've been there a few times myself, and right in front of the stage where the band plays.
Yes.
And the stage, like the dance floor.
Yes.
It feels like the yard here.
Yes.
Because you look up the open sky.
Yes.
And,
The
it feels
murals
like,
painted on the walls. Yes.
It's almost
Yes.
like a replica of
Sure.
what is down there already.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool, man. And so, over these past couple of years, do you think that reggae has become a marketing strategy over the years, more than so a platform that is used to bring forth a certain message?
I know a lot of corporations use it to push their products. I mean, even Jamaica, they'll use a Bob Marley song to promote tourism, and then the newer songs that have been remade and re-recorded have a much more upbeat to them. But it still comes from his original music. Yeah, I would think. I think the music is only going to continue to gain popularity in the future.
Right.
In not just the listening market for fans and music lovers, but like a lot of products that are sold have a reggae beat to the background, maybe to get people in a good mood to buy their products. I don't know.
I guess they probably feel as if well, I mean, reggae music itself is a happy music.
Yes.
And I feel they use it to probably market that we're about happiness, we're about joy.
True. True.
So.
It's very uplifting. It's spiritual. It's easy for anybody to really listen to. You can't really ask anybody and say, "Do you like reggae music?" They're going to say yes.
Right.
I've hardly ever run into anybody who says, "No, I can't stand it. I don't like it."
True. If they don't, man, they're not. I guess they're not happy people. True.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So, how would you seem to be a man that's involved in a lot of, as far as the music is concerned, you're involved in a lot of the entertainment aspects of it. Out of everything that you've done and where you're about to go, how would you like to be remembered, Georgie?
Just the person who brought reggae music to the East Coast and Orlando for Marley's, but the person who brought it here and made it work or successful so that and created the awareness of the music and the culture in Brevard County. Thank goodness these resort hotels were open-minded enough to let me do it. In addition to just the weekly events, concerts. We did a lot of concerts at the Holiday Inn days. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I did. That was a couple years ago.
Yes, we've done everybody from Jamaica. Yellow Man, Third World,
I remember that.
Inner Circle. Damian Marley, when he was first touring, we got the call, would you consider doing these dates at the Holiday Inn? It was a perfect place on a Sunday afternoon.
Right.
Yeah, we did. So we did several shows with Damien. He's big time now. We can't afford it. And it just took one song. Welcome to Jam Rock.
Yeah.
It was pricey. It went from $5,000 to $50,000 overnight, like that.
Man, I'm still trying to get on that Welcome to Jam Rock cruise.
Yeah. That's a nice cruise.
It's got to be a perfect thing to get on.
Yeah, you got to book early on that.
Ooh, man, they get sold out pretty quick.
Yeah, but what a great cruise, And it's not just being on the boat. You get off on an island and you get to see some shows they put together outside the boat.
What an experience that would be, man.
Yeah, I got to do it too. I haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
I need to do it.
Man, we got to talk about
Put that on our bucket list. Right?
I hear you.
All right.
So, I've seen in a previous article, and that was the last question, but I'm going to ask this question. It seems as if you have worked in the past with Buju Banton.
Yes.
How was that?
I worked that show through my partner, Cece, Peter Sampson. He's Jamaican, and interesting. Yeah, he was profound in his lyrics. It got him in trouble a few times.
Yes.
That's and some things are good, but it creates an awareness.
Yes.
It opens everybody's mind up to thinking, and that's the power of music. It has a profound effect on people's lives.
Most definitely, most definitely. So you had met him personally?
Oh yeah. Just but briefly backstage.
Okay.
Not any heavy, deep conversations.
Gotcha.
I guess the closest group I've ever gotten to know, had dinner with, and talked to for many lengths of time was Inner Circle.
Okay.
The Lewis brothers, Roger and Ian Lewis.
Yes.
Toler Harvey, the keyboard player who used to be with Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the drummer Lance.
Okay.
But they have, they had to start all over again when they lost Jacob
Miller. Yeah.
And that's not easy when you're lead singer.
And that's a
guys.
big loss.
But they did it, and they did it. They came back even stronger. And who would have saw Cops Television come on board? And they approached them, and they had two options.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
So you can either have this lump of sum of money, $10,000, whatever it was. I think that was the number. Right up front, one time, and we get the rights to use this song on this new television show that we're getting ready to air called Cops. We like your song, we like your music, and so we want to buy the rights to use it. Nobody knew it was going to be successful.
Of course. Yeah.
So, the other option was we'll just pay you a royalty, a percentage, every time it airs. They took the money up front.
Oh.
Yeah, but nobody knew back then it was going to be successful, and still is today.
Yeah.
And it still helps them. It still helps them no matter what. It helps them.
That's true.
It gives
Even
them
if it's recognition.
Right. But they needed the money. They're smart because they were tired of paying other recording studios to go in and record their music, so they use that money to build their own studios.
Gotcha. Wow, that was an interesting story.
Yeah, they have some of the highest, most respected recording studios. Very high tech, that a lot of artists will come down now and use their studios, Inner Circle. Not just reggae artists, but rap artists, R&B artists, Latin artists, Julio Iglesias, Enrique Iglesias, they all use their studios now because they're state of the art.
Wow.
And you can stay right there with these bungalows. And if you get up, you get a creative idea or a thought, you want to put something down on track,
Right.
at 3 in the morning, you can do it.
Right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's wonderful.
Each of the bungalows has a mini studio.
Nice.
Yeah, and then there's the master studios.
These guys are pretty set up, man.
They're serious. Yeah.
Wow.
Very business-minded. The Lewis brothers. Yeah.
We gotta look into that.
Still touring today after 40 years.
Yeah, I've seen them last year.
Yeah, amazing. Strong as an act, but touring all over the world today.
Yeah. So George, where can people, if they want to see you or they want to, find you, where can people find you on social media? Because social media is where it's at right now. I don't know if you have like Facebook.
Facebook is Jamaikin Me Crazy, and it's spelled Jamaikin, Jamaikin Me Crazy, or George Toler. And then Instagram is Jamaikin Me Crazy also. And then Lucia, who she's now helping me with a lot of my social media.
Okay.
So it's grown quite a bit.
Right.
So we're now considering Snapchat, which the youth, the kids are using today. 10 seconds of video.
Cool. You're gonna go to Snapchat?
Maybe, because somebody pointed out you could do that 10 seconds of your event.
Yeah.
And then you can crown it. You can actually put in the burn of your logo on that 10 seconds. So there it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do
marketing.
it. Yeah, it's marketing. But I'll let Lucia figure that out.
You heard that, Lucia?
Yeah, Lucia.
Big up, say that.
Snapchat.
All right. All right, George, it was nice talking to you, man.
Yes.
Keep on doing the reggae music. Keep pushing it.
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's episode. We're tuning out. Remember, keep everything solid. And this is Solid Rock.